John Lango was 16 years old when he disappeared from Pottsville, Pennsylvania. And we're not even really sure who he argued with before it happened. Some sources say it was his mom, others say it was his girlfriend, and that if it was the girlfriend, the fight was so bad they ended up not spending New Year's Eve together. So what we do know, John was drinking that night, underage, with friends, presumably at his own house. At some point, he walked out and just ultimately never came back after some sort of altercation. That was in the early morning hours of January 1st, 1988. Some reports say he was last seen wearing jeans, a jacket, and sneakers. That's the official story, but still kind of doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, John didn't run off, he didn't leave town with money, and ultimately his younger brother said that he was the last person to see him getting in a car down the block. Now, there's no details on the car, no plate, and his younger brother says he was the last one to see him as he was going down the block, and that he ultimately got into a car at the end of the block. Now, he was only 10, so he really couldn't tell what kind of car, make, model, but he does know it was a car, not like a pickup or a van. So after I saw some Facebook comments from a family member, I'm not sure if it's his mother or stepmother or what exactly the situation is, but after I saw some Facebook comments, it does seem that the family believes that he called somebody for a ride or to get picked up, whatever you want to call it, before he ultimately exited the house. So no details on whose car, no plate, no driver description. Like I said, the brother's only 10, and I'm not sure if that was ever followed up on publicly or not. So what is crazy, though, is he's still listed as endangered missing, so ultimately the police probably don't think he left town on his own. But you really wouldn't know from the attention that the case has received, at least recently. There's no documentary outside of his photo in the Soul Asylum runaway train video. It's also kind of like he just disappeared into the tracks. But his name does still come up around Pottsville. I found a Facebook post that I already referenced about him with several shares, lots of comments, dozens, or close to, amount of people saying they knew him, miss him, wonder what happened to him. Like I said, one comment or more than from this person sounds like it came from someone that lived with him. I've reached out to that person, but no response as of yet. Either way, I'm not stopping there. John was 16. He deserved more than a footnote in a music video. This is day 2 of my Runaway Train series, and we're bringing attention back to the real kids behind those missing posters. Because people who loved him still remember, and someone out there knows more. And if you do, it's time to speak up. I mean, come on guys, if it's possible, let's bring John home. If not, let's find out what happened.